What's going on, guys? It's your boy Clipson, and today we're back here with another video. So basically in today's video we're going to be discussing something in 2021, and this is not how I want to start it at all, of a very I'm not going to call it a dramatic situation, but something that I hold near and dear to my heart when I'm playing games, and it's the aspect of what you want to call quote-unquote cheating in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now I'm going to be putting out a video very specifically today, and I'm putting out two YouTubers in this video, and they're both streamers at the same time, and I'm going to be showing you some actual, the screenshots of the footage of things going on. We're going to be discussing it, and then I'll tell you the lines that they had said in said footage, and I'll leave you a link down below for you to go figure out your own opinion. Now I want it to be noted that we're not trying to cancel anybody, we were just having a discussion, and I want it to be noted that these are not directly 100% true. That I could be wrong, and I just want to point it out and have a better understanding of what YouTubers are actually doing and how they are being able to achieve their goals with manipulating skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So let's get into it. So the video I'm actually going to discuss today is a video by Raidaway, and he's a very popular YouTuber. So Raidaway has like 1.18 million subscribers on YouTube, and in this video that we're going to be talking about, he is showing off another YouTuber's account that is level 1000, and we'll talk about this YouTuber also. His name is Gaz, and Gaz is very skilled at the game. I'm gonna use the word skilled lightly because of the stats that we get shown in this video. So there's something very interesting about the stats. If you will go over to barracks, and I'm gonna do that right now, and I'm gonna show you guys my stats actually, and show you that they're not exactly the best, and then I'll explain how I was able to achieve some of the stuff I have, and then we'll look at theirs and explain what they were able to achieve. So I'm gonna go to my combat record. Alright, right off the bat, my win-loss ratio is absolutely terrible. I only have 1,402 limbs. I'm only halfway done with Dark Matter Ultra. I've only played 612 games, 2 days played. My highest streak is 31 with 1 nuclear and a 1.23 kill death ratio. Now, the reason this is a 1.23 when it's usually a 2.0 plus every single year in a Call of Duty before skill-based matching was implemented was because at this point, when I play with friends and they complain all the time that we get in harder lobbies and we all together collectively have to play, that we get in a harder matchmaking system and my KD will go down because it's harder for me to play, especially when doing Dark Matter Ultra challenges. So, let's now look at the stats, and I'm going to put this stuff up on the screen of Gaz. I also want to mention that I'm only level 134, so that's only halfway done with the first prestige system, not to include that we're not even started on Prestige Master to the road to level 1000 in this game in just the 60 something days that's left. Alright, so we'll talk about the video first. The video is titled Level 1000 Complete Prestige Master. And the first thing he shows off is the actual level 1000, because he is level 1000. And we're putting that up on the screen. Level 1000. Okay, he's had it, he maxed it, he does it. He put a lot of time into the game. And I'm actually going to be able to see that here in a second on this next screenshot. So if we go and look at his screenshots, we can see that he has 13 hours, or 13 days, 2 hours and 37 minutes played, which is a lot of time played considering the game came out in November and it is just now January, the start. That's a lot of time played. Notice that there's a lot of people that have a lot of time played because that's their career, they make a career out of it, and it's very understandable. But what's fishy is he has 2,167 games played. Okay, he has let me look here, the exact stat, almost 35,000 eliminations with the AK-74U, 25,000 eliminations with the MP5, and around 4,000 eliminations with the Magnum up on the screen. You can see these exact digits, I'm not reading them word for word. And then you can see that his win-loss ratio is 3.12 with a win streak of 11. Well, this is something that's actually very interesting because in the video that Raidaway made, he said that his KD was a 3.33, and he covered it up with his face cam by accident. Now, realize that we're not throwing any shade, again, in anybody for any of these stats. It's all just a look to see what are some of these YouTubers doing to be able to do this. This is where it gets very interesting to me, is that it's a 3.33 KD. Now, I'm not saying that he's not a good player at the game. I watched some of his gameplays today just to analyze, so we didn't make any predictions, but I saw some comments, and I'll put those up on the screen too, about there's some brain dead players in his lobby. They look like they're AIs. They look like they shouldn't be playing with him. They look like they're not moving, or there's teammates of his that are spinning in the sky and not moving. And that's what makes it interesting, because this is how he's able to achieve this next stat that I'm going to give you, and that's what's actually the craziest part out of all this. So right away admits in his video that he has around 15 nukes, which, as I can see, is right away, as somebody who works full-time YouTube and does Call of Duty, 15 nukes, you know what, that's a very low number. I think that's a reasonable number with how hard the skill-based matchmaking is nowadays. But here's the number here on the screen of the guy named Gaz. 199, and right away actually gets him a nuke in this video. So that's what I want to look at. So I just wanted to understand and look at his gameplay and think, okay, there's one of two options that come up in my head. And now remember, I could be wrong about this. I want to point that out again and again, that I could be wrong about this. So just in case he is real, don't attack me and say, well, you said 100%. I'm not 100% on this. This is just a theory. Now, there's one of two things that are happening. He is A, getting a friend or alternate account with his lobbies that is terrible, and he is using that friend to get easier lobbies. Okay, I can do that on Fortnite because I play with a certain amount of friends, and they don't play as much. They're friends that'll leave and come back and leave and come back. And when we play and they haven't played as much, and I have as many wins as I do and have as much kills that I do, if I play with them, I'll get an easier lobby. Yes. Another thing I'd like to point out, the part 2 of this theory, is that he somehow found an alternate way to reverse boost, or the skill-based matchmaking system for him is just not working, I guess I would say. Or he's found a way to work against the skill-based matchmaking system, because he even says in his own comment section, when a guy comments this exact comment, and I quote, "Does anyone else find his gameplay fishy? With his stats, he's finding brain dead players. That shouldn't be going on. You should be playing CDLs, not what he plays in these videos. Fake player." He comments, "Who said I play normal lobbies anymore?" So this is why I want to address this, because morally, there's two things going on here. Either A, you believe reverse boosting is okay because of the skill-based matchmaking. In my case, I believe that some instances it is okay because skill-based matchmaking is very annoying and it's not fair. Or B, you believe that you believe what I believe, in the fact that I don't care if you reverse boost, but when you blatantly clickbait kids and you blatantly clickbait other people and you lie and make profit off of it, that it becomes very annoying, and you try and pass it off as real, legit gameplay, when you know and they know and we all know and the skill-based matchmaking knows that you're not playing A, real players, or B, good players, that you're passing it off and you're purposely ruining the game and ruining the community by putting out fake content. If YouTubers were straight up about the fact, when K3 came about it, Korean Savage, you don't know who that is, he finally was forced to admit, and you shouldn't have to be forced to admit, you should just straight up say, listen, this was the reason I got this gameplay. Yeah, I was able to manipulate the skill-based matchmaking. That's on Activision's part. If I can do it, if I can figure out a way to do it, then I'm going to do it to get easier lobbies. There's no shame in that, because the skill-based matchmaking is very hard, and I'm very understandable, and I think a lot of people in the community are very understandable with the fact that the skill-based matchmaking makes it less fun to play the game when you're playing against sweats 24/7. I know that when I dropped my nuke in my last video, that I just hopped on. That was literally my first game. So my assessment from the night before, when I was playing with an RPG, like going 30 and 53, just trying to get RPG challenges done for gold, that I was going to get an easy lobby. I didn't think I was going to get a nuke off of it, but I happened to. So you have to be realistic as a YouTuber, especially when you have a fan base like that, and you had to raid away somebody who's sponsoring your video in that instance and showing off your account, and you know that it's not real, it's not legit, you're faking content, bro. And again, this is all a theory, so don't send any hate. By the way, I would like the stuff to play out itself. And I've said, like I said one more time, who said I play normal lobbies anymore? He says, who said I play normal lobbies anymore? And some of the other comments I see on here is, I just love how this dude doesn't find any wet lobbies. Yesterday I found a lobby with 5 people who were higher than level 200 with me. Every game I was finding a lobby that were people that were higher than 2 level. I played 3 good games, had 3 good games, skill-based matchmaking, kicks me off the lobby, reassesses me. I'm getting doo-dooed on or has the exact same KD of a 1.0 or a low 1 point every single time because of skill-based matchmaking. And there's no shame in saying that you reverse boost, but there is shame in saying that I reverse boost, but I hide it and I don't tell my fans, and I use it as clickbait to gain viewers and to manipulate people. So that's our discussion for today. Hopefully you guys can understand. Both the channels will be in the link in the description. You can check out their footage for themselves. Raid Away was pretty legit about his real stats in the thing, and I think he was a little bit like surprised too. He used the account for content, but I wouldn't say that he's in the wrong because of his admitting that he's only got 15 nukes in the game. It's been a week since he's got a nuke. He's been struggling. Other people have been struggling that have been doing it legit. He doesn't have Dark Matter Ultra. This guy does. And they're both full-time YouTubers. One has 1 million and doesn't have anything. One has 40K on YouTube and is a streamer and is somehow level 1000. It's the levels don't match up. He's leveling up faster. He's getting higher kills. He's getting the exact video that I watched today. Another one. He was 67 and like 23 with a sniper rifle, and then he dropped a nuke with a sniper rifle on people who were not moving, or every time he had 3 to 4 times to shoot over and over again with a sniper, while people in skill-based matchmaking, you have 1 shot or no shot, you get gunned down by a Mac 10, or you shoot the bullet and you get lucky that is not a hit marker. But that's our discussion for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't send any hate my direction. Don't send any hate their direction. It's just a discussion. It's just an assessment to see what YouTubers are doing. Those are some of my theories, and it's to bring attention because I don't like when YouTube is filled with a bunch of like lying, especially the community I associate myself with. Especially when it's either Call of Duty or Fortnite. And I think a lot of people don't like that either. I may be a small YouTuber, but I still address some of the situations and some of the opinions that people feel sometimes on this channel. I did with Rocket League, I do it with Fortnite, and I'll do it with Call of Duty. So, other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Like I said, don't send any hate towards them. If anything, just have a conversation, see if they come forth about it, see what they say. And who knows, maybe they'll be like K3 and they'll come forth about it and say, yeah, we're reverse boosting. And at that point, who can blame them? But don't lie about it. Come on, guys, let's be realistic. But, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.